Hi, this is Maverick Truck Mods, and today we're going to change the rear differential fluid on a 2022 all-wheel drive Ford Maverick. It has about 65,000 miles on it. That is the drain plug on the bottom of the rear differential unit. Up top, that is our fill plug. So we are going to remove our fill plug first. It's always a good practice because if you can't get that out, you can't refill it. And if you drain it out and you can't refill it, that's a problem. So we're going to start there. We've got our socket and let's go. All right, we got our fill plug out. It wasn't in there super tight. I was kind of surprised. Here's what it looks like. It looks in pretty good condition. And it's just a basic little plug. It doesn't have a magnet on it. The drain plug will have a magnet on it, which I will show you. All right, I've loosened the drain plug, and now we're going to loosen it the rest of the way by hand. And then our fluid should come out, and this is after 65,000 miles. Some guys are doing this a bit sooner. I have not done a lot of towing, and the fluid actually looks fantastic. Yeah, it's looking quite good. Wow, yeah, not bad at all. It probably could even gone a little bit longer. It's looking pretty good as far as the fluid goes. But 65,000 is a good spot to change it for me. I don't do a ton of towing. I'm in the Northwest, so it's not super hot here. And the fluid isn't really going to have trouble with breaking down as much or anything. I'm going to let it drain out here so you can see how much is coming out until it gets to just a little drip drop there. But the drain plug on this one is magnetic, and it does have a little sludge on it. And actually, I'll do a comparison of that versus the new plug so you can see that up close. But here we go. It's draining out, and it's pretty steady stream. There's not a ton of fluid. I've watched a couple other videos other guys have done and read a little bit. Most guys said about 3/4 of a quart to fill it up just about. So we will see what we get to. And now it's starting to drip a little bit, just about done. But that's a little bit more coming out. Not a ton of fluid in there. I'm pretty happy with the way the fluid looks, though. So not a huge amount of concern or anything for me waiting to 65,000 miles to do it. All right, here's the drain plug. And it does have a little bit of sludge buildup on it. This is pretty normal. I've done quite a few different cars over the years, and this is not awful. Let me grab the new drain plug for comparison because it's kind of tough to know what it looks like. So you can see that one's flat, and this one has a little bit of a round surface to it, and that round surface is the sludge. And that is just the buildup of metallic stuff that happens. It's normal. This is not crazy or anything to be concerned about. This would be normal. And again, the fluid that was in there looked really good. So I'm not hugely concerned with seeing a little bit of sludge on here. Now, they do tell you to replace this, and if you look inside, there's a bit of a gap inside around the magnet. And if you look at the other one, it is quite caked in there. So that's the reason, you can try and clean this off. I tried scraping it out just a little bit, and then you could reuse it. But I highly suggest, it's not a very expensive part. It's $5 or so. Just replace it. We're going to use SAE 75W disconnect rear drive unit fluid from Ford Motorcraft. It's a little pricey, but luckily we only need 1 quart. And we're going to use our trusty old pump. Geez, this thing's probably pretty dang old. I'll probably get a new one of these soon. But these are pretty cheap, available. You can get them at Harbor Freight or online. And there's a little tube that'll actually come out the bottom there, and you can use it for either small bottles or large bottles. We've got our drain plug, our new one, in there. It didn't take too much to tighten it down. I looked at the torque specs, but I kind of went by feel on this. Just because the ones that were in there weren't super tight. So I'm going to put my oil pan underneath here, and I'm going to put my hose in the top, and then we'll start pumping the fluid in there. Here we go. We're going to pump the fluid in. Now, it won't take a whole lot, and I will tell you, make sure you get the tube all the way in there. You're supposed to pump it in there until it starts draining back out, and then you let it drip a little bit, and then you put your cap back in, your fill plug. But I need to make sure it's all the way in there. Okay, now you can see it's draining out, and it's a pretty good steady stream. And I will say again, if you don't get it all the way in there and you start pumping, you might see it draining back out and think you've put enough in there, and that won't be the case. You want to make sure you get the tube far enough in there that you're not getting some just residual coming out, because you want to make sure you actually get to the level. Now, I pumped a little bit extra. It was dribbling out, it started stopping, and I did it again just to make sure I had gotten to the full level and wasn't seeing something else. We're going to wait until it just goes down to a drip, and then we're going to put our fill plug in. And I dropped the camera, so I'm doing this part again for you. Just going to hand tighten it. Make sure, always hand tighten these before you put your socket on them to tighten them down. So I used about 3/4 of a quart. On the right is a PTU bottle, but it's full and the same type, so you can kind of see the difference here of what it would look like when it's new compared to how much I used. I used a little bit more than you probably would need because I overfilled and then filled again. So again, you probably wouldn't even use this much. This stuff's about $30, $40 depending on where you buy it. I bought it from Rock Auto online. And again, you probably won't even use this much, probably only about that much. My dealer wanted $200 to do this. So, you know, all in all, I may be $40 in. It's a pretty good deal. If you only use that much of it, you'll have a little bit left for next time. I don't know. But definitely something worth doing yourself for the cost. So when I'm all done, I like to wipe everything really well just to make sure there's no any residue left over or any drips or anything, because if I want to check it, it's real easy just to climb under and take a look just to make sure there's no leaking. Again, I used the new drain plug on the bottom, and I reused the fill plug again because they gave me 2 of the magnetic ones, and I didn't want to use a magnetic one on the fill plug up top because you wanted to pick up the stuff at the bottom. Anyway, super easy. This is one of the easiest maintenance things you can do on your truck. I highly recommend just taking care of it yourself. Thanks for watching Maverick Truck Mods.